Hi there, I'd like to show you my router table that I just built. So this is the router table, and it's plywood box construction with 3/4 inch melamine top supported by 3/4 inch plywood on the bottom. I have incorporated 1/4 inch T-track with dual track, actually, with a 3/4 inch track for a miter gauge. I got the Jessam lift, and there's the crank on it, and I've got storage just below it, down on the bottom, and also have storage below for the router bodies themselves. I've got 2 drawers on the left, and both drawers have false bottoms and hold all my router bits. And as you can see, I've got extra room for additional bits as I pick them up. On the right hand side is going to be 2 more drawers. This one here is, and those are going to just hold things like the zero clearance inserts, knobs for the T-tracks, T-bolts, inserts, got a marking gauge in here now, a ruler in here now, yeah, various different things for the router. And then there'll be another drawer just below it, storage same size. And then below that will be 2 large drawers, probably 8 to 10 inches deep. And right now I just don't even know what I'm going to put in those. But the nice feature with this router is, of course, the fence system. So I can turn it around and show you how I set up my dust system. There's a conception that I've been seeing and hearing about all over the internet, that people complain that the dust port at the bottom, which I have right behind the router motor and below the lift, with a blast gate, and that will have a 4-inch hose or 4-inch duct of some kind going to it with a Y that comes off, and that'll be my 2-inch hose that goes up to the fence. And that's where the majority of the dust will be pulled from the 2-inch port at the top. We don't really want any dust falling down into the router, or fine dust being drawn down through the motor using this 4-inch port. It's my opinion that 4-inch port is primarily to pull air or heat from the motor and to help keep it cool. So that's the reason for the blast gate. This way I can regulate the dust port so I get the maximum suction up here and the maximum amount of airflow without pulling any dust from the bottom. Of course, it's going to pull some dust, but that's okay too. The router fence is adjustable forward and back. The fence is also adjustable left and right from both sides. All I have to do is loosen this, and these will slide in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to incorporate zero clearance inserts right here at the bit, and this way I can push the fence up against the bit and cut through the insert so that it will kind of surround the whole thing and pull any dust into that compartment and pull it out through the 2-inch port. I have miter gauge for cutting rails, and I've got my feather boards when I'm doing a freehand thing going down that way. And I can also use the fence here for the feather boards to hold anything down if I need to. I've got it's on 4 casters, and they are locking casters. And those casters can lock by applying a brake to the wheel, and they also lock them from turning, which is a nice feature. Little shop tour here. I don't know that I've shown anybody the whole thing yet, but right over there in front of and underneath the planer, it's a 20-inch grizzly. I've got the cherry cut to size for my mission tops and bottoms, mission tables, living room set. And over in that far corner, if you can see it, is my jet dust collection system. Got some extra lumber sitting over there, different wood. And as you come around to the left, I've got my 8-inch joiner. Over here is our drill press. And as you come along, I've got clamp storage and my Laguna bandsaw. And if you come around a little bit more, I've got some more clamp storage up there and a charging station. And right now, all I have for my compound miter saw is a little table thing that I made to set that on. There's some of the furniture I'm building in the back. Got a nice fan. We don't have heat or air in here yet. Got a good amount of lumber storage over here. Here's the exit from the shop, and I got a compressor over there. And again, here's the saw table with its outfeed. And here you have the door going outside. That's going to be the lumber for the drawer fronts and doors if I put any doors on the router table. And you come back around, and there's the 2244 Pro 3 Jet drum sander. And we're right back where we started, at the 20-inch grizzly. And we got one window there, and then of course the window and the door. So what I had to do is I put in super lighting systems. I got 6 of these 6-tube 32-watt bulbs in each one, and when all 6 of them are on, they generate about 1,200 watts of heat. It's like running a toaster. So that'll help warm it up in the wintertime, but right now it's not desirable. My shop vac, and we're housed in our 700 square feet. The building is 24 by 28, so it's a good size, plenty big enough. As you can see, I got a lot of room around. Over here in this area, once it's cleaned out, will go my woodworking bench, and over here on a hinge that will have 2 legs that drop down will be my sanding table. So that what I can do is I can just pick it up, drop the legs down, hook up a dust port, and of course I'll have all the holes in it, and that'll be a sanding station. This way the dust will get pulled down through those holes. So let's see what else we got. That's about it there, everybody. Moving right along. It's a long way from where we started, with just 2x4 walls. And we put the insulation in. It's all 5/8 fire code sheetrock. But again, we've got to get these these ceilings filled in and covered up. So we'll probably do that in the next couple of months, as soon as it gets cooler out, and we'll pick up the material for that. So thanks for watching.